Hey everybody, this is Vincent from Wolfland Productions. This video actually never made to YouTube because I had a different account back then and I lost the video footage. Oh well. Anyway, this right here, my friends, is the Joyteck. You can probably read it right there. The Joyteck Xbox 360 Remote. This is a great remote. It can't do as much as the other model that was made by Microsoft. Personally, I don't care, because this one came with a little headset. That headset was garbage. I ended up selling it back to GameStop, but I kept the controller. This controller, I have not yet found out every single feature in it, but it basically looks like your standard controller. I can literally, and if you listen closely, if you heard that, that was my Xbox 360 opening up its disc tray. Then closing, and now I just turned it off. There is one problem to this controller. Unfortunately, the sensor right here has to also be somewhat aligned up to the sensor on the Xbox 360 controller. I'll give you an example. Let's just say I'm at my doorway and my Xbox 360, instead of it being right here where my doorway is, like it being right here, instead it's like over to the side. Well, sensor can't find it. It's not like one of those TV remotes, actually. So that is one downfall to this controller, but everything else looks extremely well. Like the other Xbox 360 controller, this controller will not work while you're playing a game. The only time it will work is when you press the guide button to actually go to your Xbox Live guide and then scroll through it. I find this controller extremely well. Especially if I don't want to connect my controller to my Xbox. All I really want to do is turn on my Xbox, change the disc real quick, watch a movie, or just scroll through a couple options and use a regular keyboard, type out a quick message. This controller does not eat up batteries, not that much at least. These are literally the batteries it came with, and I've still been using them. So far, there's been no failure to these batteries yet. So that's another great part about these. So do I recommend this controller to anybody who's on a budget? Well, unfortunately, they're not selling them a lot. I can't find them at GameStop anymore. But any controller like this, I do recommend if you're a big TV watcher or video or movie or video watcher. One real quick thing. This controller did work with Halo Waypoint, but thanks to the new Halo Waypoint look, I do agree it looks fantastic. But the only time you now can use this controller, you can't scroll through the menus anymore. The only time you can use this is when you're watching a video, and then you can actually stop, play, and so on. Oh, and before I get off on this video, another really good thing about this is, let's say I'm playing a video game and I'm getting real sick and tired of listening to music. Well, instead of having to go through the Xbox Live options and doing that, all I really have to do is press the stop button and it'll stop the music automatically. Or press pause and it'll pause the music automatically. I don't have to go through the Xbox Live menu at all. So that's a really good thing about this controller. It was real cheap. You can probably find one on Craigslist or eBay by now. Remember, it's the Joyteck, not the Microsoft controller. But it basically can do anything Microsoft can do, except it does not have the TV function, and it's at a lower price. So you're basically paying for the same features as the other controller, but there's the TV feature you don't get, but it does cost less. Anyway, is it worth it? Yes, because I've used it for about 6 months, a little bit more. Batteries are still lasting me quite well. So yeah, I highly recommend this remote. Anyway, this is Vincent from Wolfland Productions. I'll see you all in another one of my videos.